you know how it go. I'm front line every time it's on. Flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows, I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, on the boat. Then dock that Tulum just to... Love, listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising, my cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you used to. I'm a urban legend, South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. You got an L but gotta eat for effort. Dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left him. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my dresser. Well known, flick up and clothes, snatch from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, playing chess, not checkers. For you clever, see bro, you ain't living by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Wanna hear your CD folk. I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's worth it, I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting there. Though y'all scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Another 50 on my neck, just my reckless habit. Ain't no on my rap, disrespect the savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the... We accept your challenge.
It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia, as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Pass to George. Oubre outside. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Here's George. That one no good. Outside Durant. Booker in the corner. O'Neal from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's Embiid. Here's Maxey. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey skilled at finding space to let it fly.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Shots good by Booker.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
And Durant sends it back. And they're able to recover. And it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here is O'Neal. Outside, Beal. Pass to Durant. Clock is at 3. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
That one goes in.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Richards has it in the corner. Outside Durant. Back to Beal. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
George, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin is certainly the talent.
David, indeed they do.
Timeout, timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Philadelphia making a change here. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. That one drops for him.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
Beal with the steal. Durant's shot is good. 6 points for KD.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Outside, Maxey to the wing on the left. Embiid. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 9.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
The Suns, 15.
And close game under way so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The 76ers trailed by 3. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice dive from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
Here's McCain. And he makes that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
And there's the call on Jared Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Beal. Still without a basket. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. No good on the shot. Good D by Drummond. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Inside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Tries again. Assertive move by Embiid.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
So Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Down low. Bull can't hit. Here's McCain. Embiid, no good.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. In the corner, Bull with it. Back to Beal. Booker with no one around. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Outside, Maxey. Out left to the wing. Pass to Drummond. Shot to stop the run. And he lays it up and in. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, this is where Andre Drummond thrives. In the low post area, using that frame to take advantage.
Booker inside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Booker, right side. Pass to Richards. The second chance effort. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Booker. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Pass to Drummond. Here's McCain. Drills the three-pointer. And now just a 1-point Suns lead. Now Kevin Durant shoots. He can't get that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top, leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
We call that money from the mid-range. PG doing his thing in the sweet spot.
Pass to Beal. Durant wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. KD's got 15 points. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
George with the bucket.
Well, Paul George won't be shy. You give him a driving lane, he will expose you defensively.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
O'Neal from long range. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Booker. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Oubre. The layup missed. Now Kevin Durant. He's got 15. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So both teams changing it up here. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Kicks it out to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. The shot by George, no good. Suns lead by 3. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen. Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy has the ability to make shots so easy.
Here's Beal. Plays it up and banks it in. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Yabusele. 76ers moving the ball around. Nice move. George, no good. The Suns leading. Beal deciding where to go with it. Back to Richards. And here is Beal. He's covered by Maxey. Right wing. Now here's Beal. Screen by Bull. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Bulls got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Maxey with it. Now Beal defending. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now here's Booker. He's got 14. Devin Booker attacking. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the and one.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through what Doris a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent. They want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team. Well, with that size and strength, for a 2-guard, Booker is a legitimate threat, even in traffic.
Pass to Bona. Here's Maxey. He's covered by Beal. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's McCain. Back to Edwards. Here's Maxey. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Suns lead by 7. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
And that one drops for him. And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker left side. Pass to Richards. To the paint. Beal. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Dunn. To the inside. And it's denied. And they're pushing it up. Here's Booker. Ooh, Booker glides in to finish the break. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Back to George. Pass to McCain. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
The three-pointer is right on target.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Outside, KD. Pass to Bull. Fires for three. It's hauled in by George. The 76ers trailed by 8. From deep three-point territory. And it's KD with the rebound. Outside, Beal. Here's Bull. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Bulls got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. Left side, George. Pass to McCain. And here's Embiid. 14 feet away. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First free throw is good.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
Pass to Durant. The three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trailed by 7. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Maxey with it. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Outside for Durant. Over George. Durant's shot is good. Now that's 17 points for KD.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Bull sends it back. Pass to Beal. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
Here's Embiid. From down in the low post, it goes. And that's now 18 points for Joel Embiid. Lets a floater go. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oubre can't get it to go. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Oubre Jr. That's his first personal foul. Second.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game. Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
There's Beal with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 11.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Booker. Can't connect from 13 feet out. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris...
Shut him up. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. The billions put that side. My bride tryna go for a ride. I put vet mask right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with the all red. We pull up all red. Somebody all red. Drive. We done pushed that way. Just like you can get bleed. I used to ride badges, then I got reach. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. Hold up. I got the drop, we laid it. Hold up. Hold up. Get stolen vehicle, dread it. Hold up. Push in your block. Push in your block. Somebody send them a prayer. Somebody send them some prayers. I guess going crazy. I need a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm a different type player. I'm a different type player. I'm a credit player. Shot it, knock his gun. Shot it, normal slam. Shot it, true like man. Right here. Trying to come roll down. I'm about to get us. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, cross, turn to my neck.
We've got basketball action at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ, and he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Angle no good. Irving looking over the floor. Davis sets a screen. On the wing. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Outside Edwards. Going inside. Rebounded by Gafford. Here are the Mavericks now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Irving. Outside for Davis. They get it again. And Gafford throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Now, here is Irving. Over to the left wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Number 9, Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Boy, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players. This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Pass to Washington. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Gobert with it. Randall surveying the D. Right through the D for the layup.
The relentlessness of Randall, R-squared, taking on all comers.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Mavericks leading by 3. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Now here's Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Dallas. Outside Irving. Inside Davis. And he can't bank that one in. Timberwolves trail by 6. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Randall. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Randall's got 5 now.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randall, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 5. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to McDaniels. DiVincenzo with it. He can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. Here's Irving. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Shoots from 12. Rebound, Minnesota. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. To the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You know, those are the plays Davis is capable of making. He's confident, and he keeps getting stronger with every passing day.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Davis sets a screen. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Oh, and there he puts it down!
What a yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Just 5 on the clock. Thompson for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. There's Anthony Edwards. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Davis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The kick out to Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
It's Clay off the drive. Can't cash in from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Back to Gobert. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is underestimated.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. And, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards looking it over. Misses the layup. Got it off in time.
That's the end of the first half with a score.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And the Mavericks with possession here. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Edwards drives in. Yep, it counts. Edwards got 15 points.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
The shot's good from Irving. He's got 10.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Conley. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Edwards. Clock at 4. Randall outside. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas leading by 7. Irving with it. Now defended by Randall. Davis has the open look. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Back to Gafford. Minnesota with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Wow. Gobert showing some quickness on that shot.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Irving. All sorts of time. And he drops that one in. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Exum. Fires from 18. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Back to Edwards. It's deflected. Dinwiddie outside. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Timberwolves passing it around. Hits it from three-point range. Conley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Irving. He's got 15. Dinwiddie outside. The kick out to Irving. 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. Down low. Here's Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now it's only a 5-point Dallas lead. Dallas again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Reed. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The third quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 5. We're back after this from American Air. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Mavericks leading by 5. Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Minnesota making a switch.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
That one misses for Davis. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Second team foul. Timberwolves substitution. Number 7, Joe Ingles.
Over in the corner, Washington. A three-pointer, no good. They get a hand on it. Pass to Davis. Misses in close. Timberwolves trailed by 7. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Tipped away. When it goes out of bounds, that one off Washington.
Miller.
Pass to Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Now Davis. Shoots over Reed. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Substitution now for Minnesota. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. And he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys, one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Mavericks leading by 7. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Lots of room. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Those long arms of AD help him on jumpers. He pretty much can't get to his shot because he's so long and extends on it.
Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the lay-in.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he converts the layup.
Spencer Dinwiddie making these difficult drives look easy, but his size helps him and his concentration is excellent.
Here's McDaniels off the mark there with the three-point shot.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Irving attacking. Rebound, Minnesota. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Timberwolves passing it around. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Oh, Davis showing his range.
Surprised the defense that time. They dared Davis to take that shot.
Down it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Outside for Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs. Back to Edwards. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Randall outside. The 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Mavericks leading by 12. Here's Irving. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Right wing. Here's McDaniels. Drains it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got it back down to single digits for Minnesota.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Thompson left side. Inside. Klay Thompson.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in the... Whoa! Extra right there from Edwards.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the middle.